likelihood of a major incident occurring at the Heath is low. The likelihood of you having to raise the alarm is even lower. However, if an emergency does occur, it's essential for your own and everyone else's safety that you know what to do. This presentation describes the key features of the Heath emergency procedures and the actions to be taken in an emergency. Everything you need to know is detailed on emergency procedures notices that are posted in every room at the Heath. The notices are divided in 5 sections: fire, first aid and medical conditions, any other emergency, response to alarms, and a map of the local work area showing fire exits and assembly points. Let's look at each section in detail. First, fire. If you suspect a fire, your first action is to raise the alarm by activating the nearest break glass point. This does 3 vital things. It sounds the alarm, summons the fire brigade automatically, and informs emergency personnel who will organize dealing with the situation. Next, dial the Heath emergency number 3333 from a safe area and give details to the Heath communications officer. Finally, if you've been trained to use a fire extinguisher, tackle the fire if it is safe to do so. Don't put yourself at any risk, and always be ready to get out immediately if the situation worsens. Next, first aid and medical conditions. In any first aid situation, dial 3333 and give details. Follow any instructions given by the Heath communications officer. First aiders will be summoned via the public address system and an ambulance called if required. Now, other emergencies. In any other emergency situation, for example, a chemical spill, dial 3333 from a safe area and give details. The Heath incident controller will investigate and take appropriate action. Next, let's look at how to respond to an alarm, which will be either an intermittent or continuous bell. If you hear an intermittent bell, carry on working, but be prepared to leave immediately if the bell changes to continuous. If the continuous bell sounds, leave the building immediately by your nearest safe exit. Never use lifts. Don't use your proximity card to exit the building. There is a fire exit by every turnstile. Make your way to the local assembly point. Never re-enter any building until you are told it is safe to do so, even if the bells are silenced. Finally, maps of the area. Wherever you work, the map will show the local area, highlighting fire exits and assembly points. Familiarize yourself with your nearest fire exit and assembly point as soon as possible. In any emergency situation, the sooner the alarm is raised, the sooner the procedures can be initiated, incidents investigated, and any effects minimized. So know how and where to raise the alarm, and how to respond to an alarm. Remember, all this information can be found on the emergency procedure notice local to your work area.